The first thing is loneliness. Solo traveling is amazing, and yeah, you are going to meet a lot of people, but at the same time, there will be moments when you feel lonely. You can feel lonely when you are alone, and also you can be surrounded by so many people and suddenly feel lonely because you are in a completely different country, far away from things that are familiar. And honestly, I don't think that is that is a problem. I think that is just normal. I don't really think like loneliness means that you are doing something wrong. I think it's just part of experience. So if you decide to solo travel, I think it's important to be mentally prepared for those moments because they will probably come at some point. Another thing is adapting. When you are solo traveling, backpacking thing, and you are moving from one town to another and from one place to another, adapting can actually be quite difficult. Every place is different. The people are different, the weather is different, the food is different, environment is different. And sometimes just getting used to a new place takes energy. Then, just when you start feeling comfortable, you moved again. I don't think people talk about this enough. Sometimes it can be mentally exhausting, constantly adjusting to new situations. But I don't really think this is something you should be scared of. I think it's just something you should be aware of and mentally prepare for. Being constantly alert can be really exhausting. When you are traveling alone, especially in different country, you are naturally paying attention to a lot of things. Your safety, your belongings, your surroundings, and how you're getting somewhere, whether a place feels safe or whether a situation feels right. And because of that, your mind can stay quite alert most of the time. For some people, that can be mentally tiring. Sometimes it can even affect your sleep because your brain is constantly paying attention to everything around you. Again, I don't really think this is something to be scared of. This is just something you should be aware of. Another important thing that you have to be aware of and mentally prepare for is having less familiar supportive system around you. Well, when you are at home, you are surrounded by people. You usually have people around you. Maybe it's your family, maybe it's your friend, maybe it's your coworkers, maybe it's just some familiar places and familiar routines. Sometimes like we don't really realize that how much comfort those things give us. But when you're traveling alone, especially for a longer period of time, a lot of that familiarity is gone. So, when you have a really good day, you are experiencing that by yourself. And when you have a really bad day or difficult day, you also have to learn how to handle those emotions by yourself. I think that is one of the biggest challenges of solo traveling. And I also think that that is one of the biggest opportunities for your growth, because you slowly learn how to be with yourself, how to support yourself, and how to handle both good moments and difficult moments. And honestly, I think this is one of the most valuable lessons solo traveling can teach you.